Hey, I'm Jesse Joyce, and this is Next Week in History. On October 6, 1889, renowned inventor Thomas Edison showed his first motion picture. It was a short clip of his assistant pretending to sneeze. It was only 5 seconds long and way funnier than anything Adam Sandler has released in the last 10 years. This week, October 6th, is the birthday of both Simon Cowell of American Idol fame and Heinrich Himmler of Nazi concentration camp fame. Between the Jews and hopeful young singers, these two men have destroyed more people destined for the entertainment industry than anyone. This week in 1809, explorer Meriwether Lewis of Lewis and Clark fame commits suicide in what has to be the most bungled suicide in history. He shot himself 3 times, and when that didn't work, he cut himself with a razor. Do you know how long it took to load a gun back then? He was going for 5, but he bled out before he could reload again. His suicide note read, "By the time you read this, I will be halfway through my suicide." The next morning, servants found him still alive, quote, busily engaged in cutting himself from head to toe with a razor. In fact, Meriwether Lewis coined the phrase, if at first you don't succeed, busily engage in cutting yourself from head to toe with a razor. On October 5th, 1892, the notorious Dalton Gang performs their last robbery attempt of a bank in Coffeyfield, Kansas. 4 out of 5 gang members died in the shootout. Emmett Dalton, the only one who survived the bank robbery, was shot 20 times. He was shot so many times that he was required by law to release a hip-hop demo. His body was so full of holes it inspired the screenplay for the movie Crash. Incidentally, 16 of the 20 bullets that hit Emmett Dalton were just from Meriwether Lewis trying to kill himself. October 7th, 1916, in the craziest football game in history, Georgia Tech beats Cumberland College 222-0. It's considered the second most lopsided victory in history. The most lopsided victory was when Heather Mills hopped away with half of Paul McCartney's things. We here at Next Week in History uncovered some archived interview footage of the coach explaining his loss.
Gridiron Giants, brought to you by Lucky Sailor Cigarettes. Lucky Sailor, because pregnancy can be so stressful.
Coach, you were down 126-0 at the half. Yeah. And you still sent your boys out onto the field to play the final 2 quarters and ended up losing 222-0. I think I just have to ask, the question on everybody's mind, why not just quit?
Well, Mike, one thing you got to understand about me is I don't quit. You know, let me rephrase that. I can't quit. I am just physically incapable of quitting.
Now, what do you mean?
Well, for example, this is my 3rd bottle of mouthwash today. Excuse me. Oh, where are my manners, Tim? Mouthwash?
When you say you're incapable of quitting, does that mean you've never quit anything you've started?
Well, Mike, when I was 6 years old, I started wetting my bed. Haven't missed a day since.
That is an astounding pathology. What happens when you try to quit?
Oh, I've tried to quit everything, fast food, gambling, methamphetamines, wearing women's clothes. Life. Yeah. Well, every goddamn day I just spin that barrel, put the gun in my mouth, and the bullet never comes up. Man, I pray for death, Mike. I pray for it. Well, who's gonna feed my cats?
You have cats. Tell me about your cats.
I have 197 cats. Just one day I was a little lonely last year, went to the animal shelter, got a cat, and I
haven't missed a day since.
That's right. Good.
Bedwetting, cats, mouthwash. I mean, this must have taken a toll on the people close to you.
Yeah, well, the couple ex-wives weren't too happy.
You've been married?
19 times.
19 times. Mm-hmm. And your condition was just too much for them?
Well, yeah, the condition, but it's more of a symptom of the condition. Like, every once in a while, I'll just kill a Taiwanese lady boy.
Kill a lady? Coach, you have to seek help.
I've sought help. I do everything I can. I try to drink myself into a coma to repress those urges, but, it's a delicate balance, Mike, delicate. I mean, if I hit the sauce too hard, then the devil himself appears to me and tries to get me to drown my brother's stepkids. I mean, I'm not going to kill those kids. I can't go to jail. Who's going to feed my cats?
Coach, is this your life? Really? Just self-medicating?
No, I go to the park.
The park? Well, that's positive. That's something. What happens at the park?
I enjoy the breeze, the sun. Eating mayonnaise that's been sitting out for 3 days. I give myself diarrhea, Mike. Helps me focus on something else other than dragging a Taiwanese kid into my woodshed.
Jesus Christ.
You.
You. Okay, this interview's over. I'm not doing this.
I'm not going to kill his kids. They're good kids. What have you done with Mike? Where's Mike? I can't quit this interview. I can't quit it, or none of this Taiwanese ladyboy gets it. I hate you.
Today in 1905, the airplane inventor Wilbur Wright set a record 24-mile flight in 39 minutes. That record remained unbroken until 1908, mostly because there was only one airplane until 1908. On October 10, 1991, in Wayne, New Jersey, a postal worker shoots up an office. It has marked the first use of the term going postal, and to this day, dying in a shooting is still the most dignified way to leave the post office.